Well, welcome back. Our 25 Sports Prep Rally Team of the Week, the El Paso Gridley Titans on this 9/11 day. They wore their salute to service uniforms last week, looked shiny in those uniforms, and played great swarming football to beat one of their rivals, Fieldcrest. El Paso Gridley is 2-0, getting ready for a big game against DMAC. We're thrilled to have Tanner Benedict, the El Paso Gridley coach, with us. We'll be joined by a few captains in a moment. But, Coach, I know you liked this team in training camp, and you must be happy to be 2-0.
Yeah, absolutely. To be able to start 2-0, it's a big deal for us. It's credit to the kids, the work they put in this summer. I was real pleased with our summer attendance, the things they did coming into the season this year, and I'm glad it's paying off so far.
You mentioned a lot speed. This team is very athletic.
Yeah, we are athletic. That's kind of where it starts for us on offense. On defense, we try to utilize that too, moving guys around and stuff. So, yeah, our speed is definitely, our biggest asset, I think.
We had a really good HOCI team in here last week, Ridgeview, Lexington, and I tell people, I don't think people understand how good your conference is. You better be ready to buckle it up every Friday.
Yeah, absolutely. Our conference, I think, gets all the teams in it playoff ready, those who qualify every year. So to be able to play that good schedule year in and year out has been a big benefit for us.
Let's talk about tomorrow night, because you play a DMAC team that is 2-0 as well, and obviously they played some tough games against you the past couple of years. They're kind of smash mouth football. What do you expect from DMAC?
Yeah, they are a great program, a well-coached team. Their kids always play hard. It's a great atmosphere. So we haven't been to DMAC in a few years, so I'm sure they're excited to host us. We're excited to go back to DMAC. It's a great facility, a great community for football. So I expect a good game for both teams.
You played a lot of younger players last year. You have quite a bit of experience back at the skill positions and players making plays, and that's just a big difference, isn't it, when the kids have a year under their belt or 2 years?
It sure is. That experience factor is a big deal. To be able to have a quarterback back who has played before, guys on the outside, our running backs are back. So we replaced the guys on the interior up front on both sides of the ball. So those guys have adjusted nice too.
Wasn't too long ago, I remember you running back punts for touchdowns and making the prep rally plays of the week. What's it like to be at your alma mater and coaching in a town that loves their high school sports?
Yeah, it's a blessing, to be able to coach kids in the town I grew up in and now raise a family in that town. It's certainly something that I don't take for granted. So I'm just thrilled to be here and excited to do it again this year.
I know a lot of your players mentioned a goal of not just getting in the playoffs, but winning a game.
Sure.
And this team certainly has that ability.
Yeah, I think so. It'd be nice to get it off our back, but at the same time, we can't think too far ahead. Our opponent this week is going to be well coached. They're going to be ready for us. They prepared just like we did. We have to take it one day at a time, one game at a time. And I believe if we do that, then we'll get to where we want to be.
Sounds good. Best of luck to you. Let's meet a few of your captains right now. We're joined by the three captains for El Paso Gridley. We're going to start with Nolan right here. Nolan is a senior captain, and not a big senior class, but I'm sure big senior goals for this group. Explain that to me.
Yeah, so we only have 8 seniors this year, and we have the speed, just like Coach Benedict said. We have the speed and the talent, and we're going to put all of those seniors out there and just have them do their best.
Hayes, it is still kind of a young team, but I'm sure senior goals are big, and you were a good team last year. What does it take to be better?
What I think it takes to be better is physicality. I think that we have all the potential in the world. We just need to be a more physical team, a team that's willing to put in the hours at practice, and a team that's willing to put in the hours outside of practice, watch film, really understand the sport of football, and just play our hardest on those Fridays and play every play like it could be our last.
Oh, and you're the quarterback of a team with a lot of weapons. I keep giving you 4 touchdown passes, but you're throwing these little flanker screens that you probably could have thrown in 5th grade. You've got a lot of kids that can make plays, don't you, around you? It must be fun to be the quarterback.
Yes, sir. We've been working real hard all winter, all off season. A lot of these guys were here last year, sophomores, even freshmen on there. So, I think these guys, building up their experience, working together all summer, building the chemistry, I think it's a big weapon for us.
What about tomorrow night, DMAC? How fun is it to go to an enemy territory and play a big conference game?
Yeah, it's our first away game.
Right.
Super excited, and we know the atmosphere is going to be amazing, and can't wait.
Yeah, they've got a football field very similar to yours. They got great bleachers. They got the great turf grass. It's going to be a lot of fun. What's it take to beat a team that's, you mentioned physical. I think DMAC probably prides themselves on being physical.
Yeah, I think that obviously we're playing away, and I think we got to feed into their student section and their fans and almost live off the fact that when we're going there, those people want us to lose, and I think if we can feed into that and just really play into the fact that we want to win this game and understand that people don't want us to win this game out there, and we need to feed into that and feed into our physicality and just go out there and play some hard-mouth football.
Oh, and you were kind of the historian. You were telling me the last playoff win and going through the history. What's it like to grow up in El Paso Gridley? You've obviously, the girls are kind of dominating with track and with volleyball. What's it take to get football back on that playoff winning map?
Yeah, I think just staying disciplined and staying 1 week at a time. I think we have a rich history and sports in general, like you said, in El Paso. I think football's just waiting to get there, and I think we're making the right steps. You know, everybody's staying confident in themselves. You know, the community trusts us every week, come out and support us every week. So, you know, I think it's a great atmosphere, and I think if we continue to work hard and, you know, stay true to ourselves, it'll go a long way.
Any pregame superstition, any tradition for you? Music?
Yeah, we like to get pumped up with the music
right.
and just blare it and just get everyone hyped up.
So the music will be playing loud as they roll into Mackinac tomorrow. Good luck to the Titans coming up tomorrow.